Jaap Stam open to returning to Manchester United. Former Manchester United defender Jaap Stam said he would be open to returning to the club if he is contacted. Jaap Stam has said that he would be willing to help out Manchester United in any way he can if called upon. The former defender enjoyed a hugely successful 3 years at United and was a vital member of the treble team in 1999. Stam has remained a favorite amongst United fans since his departure in 2001. Since retiring in 2007, Stam has entered the world of management and coaching with various degrees of success, but is currently out of work after leaving FC Cincinnati in 2021. The Dutchman mentioned in the summer that he would jump at the chance to join United's coaching staff if he ever got the call. While that call didn't come after Erik ten Hag was hired as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's permanent successor, Stam has revealed he remains willing to help the club in any capacity if they need him. "I've never spoken to United. Nobody phoned me about anything," he told Bet365. But that's also how it goes in football, you know. When a new manager comes in, he's taking his own people with him that he knows and that can give him confidence, and that might help him out in certain ways. But like I said before, United is a club that I love. I've grown there as an individual. As a player, it made me stronger. It made me what I am now in career. I made history with that club, which is very positive. So if they need me, or if I can help them out in any way, I'm always willing to do so. Stam has been keeping a close eye on United so far this season, and also identified what ten Hag has done to turn things around after an awful start. They changed their setup. Instead of using the one holding defender, they now use two with McTominay and Eriksen playing net. The work rate of the team is better than before, and you can see players running back, tracking back. And they're very compact now. You can see that the opposition find it very difficult to pass through the lines to create opportunities. Arsenal did it a couple of times, but in the end they didn't manage to make the final pass to score. So in general, the team are doing quite well defensively, but there will always be teams who have the quality to play through it. Sometimes it will go wrong, but that's part and parcel of being a manager and planning for it. The work rate of the team is better than before, and you can see players running back, tracking back, and they're very compact now. You can see that the opposition find it very difficult to pass through the lines to create opportunities. Arsenal did it a couple of times, but in the end, they didn't manage to make the final pass to score. So, in general, the team are doing quite well defensively, but there will always be teams who have the quality to play through it. Sometimes it will go wrong, but that's part and parcel of being a manager and planning for it. Would you take Jaap Stam as a defensive coach? Share your thoughts in the comments. Jaap Stam tells Lisandro Martinez what he must learn at Manchester United. Man United new boy Lisandro Martinez has had a strong start to life in the Premier League. Jaap Stam rates Lisandro Martinez highly, but believes he needs to learn to not get caught or be too aggressive in the Premier League. After a difficult start in which every member of the Manchester United team struggled in defeats by Brighton and Brentford, Martinez is now establishing himself as a dependable centre-back at Old Trafford. The Argentine is quickly becoming a fan favorite thanks to his combative, in-your-face approach to defending. Former United defender Stam has liked what he's seen from Martinez, but thinks he still has a bit of learning to do. He's a good player. I knew as soon as he arrived people in the UK would talk about his height, Stam told Bet365. That can be an issue as a centre-back, not being so tall, but he's shown his quality over here in the national team and in the Champions League. As a player, he's very comfortable on the ball. You can see he's trying to find these passes in between lines. Defensively, he's very aggressive. Sometimes he needs to be a little bit more aware of his opposition, not get caught or be too aggressive, but that's the thing you learn in the Premier League and what you learn playing against the big teams, better players than what he was used to in Holland, and that's what he's picking up. You can see his improvements already and how he's altered his approach. He's working well with Varane and Malaysia on his left side. Fans like his determination and his quality that we've seen in Holland. Stam also believes that the partnership Martinez is forging with Raphael Varane is an impressive one. When asked what has changed for the new defender following the first two defeats, he said him and Varane have been doing well. After the Brentford game, they've been playing together and there's a connection between the two. They feel what the other one is doing. So automatically, things are now a lot simpler than how it was before. I know Martinez from over in Holland. Of course, the first starts he made, and I know his mentality and what he's trying to do. You can see the player is making a change too in how to approach a game, how to go into the battles, the 1v1s, and what he needs to bring to game, which is a very positive thing. Stam also gave his verdict on new United signings Tyrone Malaysia, who he worked with at Feyenoord, and Anthony. Stam said, "Yes, I worked with him. He had a player in front of him at that time. who was a little more experienced, so Malaysia was the second man after the left-back position. When I left, Tyrell got his position in the first team, did very well, and we know the whole story by now. Even from a young age when I worked with him, you could see his quality, the ability to make certain steps. And of course, when you play first-team football in Holland, you get noticed. Whether that's being defensively aggressive, using your pace and going forward and delivering crosses, you can see he's adapting well so far at United. He needs to produce throughout the full season, and he's the type of guy who's very down to earth. He knows what to do. He's a hard worker. He knows he has to fight for everything. And I'm impressed with how he's playing. On Antony's goal-scoring debut, he added, very important to get the confidence as a player. It's also good, of course, that he started straight away. He's very eager to get on the ball, asking for the ball a lot, trying to create. You cannot expect the first game that you start to do and show everything that you want to, but you can see he can score goals when he's presented with the opportunity. He got the ball, great clinical finish, and from that it'll give him a boost in confidence and will help to blend in with the club and of course the fans. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.